Experience!
I loved this experience.
There was a lot of complaining about the whole experience in plural marriage. It was about her whole experience.
Mari's been just a wonderful experience. And I've always been fathering and having special experiences with little people.
So it's really a special experience.
That family experience that we all had together.
I love the tree because it was an experience we had together.
And we have a day-to-day, we have an experience. Every summer, but I'm glad she did it because it gave her a great experience with her mother.
So those were challenging experiences that we were having an experience. Let's say me and a wife would have an experience, or even me and one of my kids would have an experience that's being filmed by our experience being public, because all the fruit that I got from it with my children and my experience.
Our kids are starting to trickle in. We're going to sit down and have a whole family experience here.
We had an experience together.
And there's one time when I'm watching all the wives in the kitchen work together, knocking hips. And I was really pleased to see the experience.
We're starting a new experience.
The pain of this experience has caused much trouble.
That's this beautiful experience.
You keep using the word.
Janelle came in the family, and it diluted this experience I had with Mary.
I don't think it means what you think it means.
The experience of that coming together. Mary comes to the picnic, and we're having this experience. It's like I've gone through an entire experience.
And get that nostalgic experience of, wow, I remember having these experiences in this home.
It was a sweet experience.
But to make it stop.
I got a feeling through this experience that
Having this experience with Ariella here,
I always wanted this big family experience. I had this wonderful experience with my own family.
we had this whole experience with this catfish.
It's just like an old unraveling of our 30-year experience.
Cody wants a soulmate experience with each one of his wives.
It's just a shock to me, the whole experience.
I watched my mom and my dad have a honeymoon experience, and I just wanted to have this sweet experience that you actually just create this really cool experience. It really does create this really cool absence makes the heart grow fonder experience. And I hope to, and I'm planning on having a honeymoon experience.
Today is Groundhog Day.
You know, when I came to the family, I saw this big group family team experience.
Being in this Christmas house is a wonderful experience.
The experience of that coming together. We have an experience. One experience I had, we have this nice family experience. The pain of this experience after this horrible experience, and it was a pleasant experience.
I missed the big experience.
Please stop talking.
The experience of that coming together. We're both mourning this experience,
and that's the experience.
Experience!
Wink.
Hello, friends. How are you? Good to see you. Good to see you. Welcome to our Monday rewatch of Sister Wives. We are in season 6. Shocker. That's amazing. So good to see you, sister friends. Speaking of sister friends, I met a sister friend for lunch yesterday who happened to be down in the area, in the Nashville area, visiting a friend. And look what she gave me. What does the nanny do? So great. It was very sweet. Jessica. Our friend Jessica Denham. Oh, I actually don't have, maybe I'll do that while I'm here. I'll upload a picture. I'll do it when the show is going. I forgot to upload that. I had an appointment this morning with my advisor. In fact, I just threw this on at the last second. I didn't have this on for my appointment. She also gave me some G2 pens and a notebook, which I said I'm not going to use because I'm nothing if not frugal. But I don't know where my last notebook is. Unless I may have been using this one. I got too much going on. I got too many jobs. All right, so we're starting it. I'm cracking it open, my new notebook. All right, I'm not going to open the G2 pens while I'm talking to you live stream. I'll do it next time. I'm just using my good old pen that was just sitting here in the desk. All right, so that's where we are with that. I'll upload that as time goes on. Let me check in and look at the comments. Oh, almost 100 comments already. Okay. our infamous Quit Your Bitchin' Skinner, Lynn Skinner. Hey, Lynn Skinner, by the way, we need to get together at some point when I'm down here in Nashville. I'm not that far from Georgia. We need to do a get together because you're Georgia, right? Anyway, now I'm on the bandwagon. Yes, please like, comment, and subscribe. And I also have reality TV breakdown, which I haven't been doing a whole lot on lately, except for reading the Tom Bauer book on betrayal, which is a Meghan Harry book. But there's Becoming Wise and Wonderful. And when Becoming Wise and Wonderful hits 900 subscribers, we hit 800 already. So we did the extra live stream. Now when we hit 900 subscribers, we're going to do a Monday, Wednesday, Friday. And you know what, people? We are close. We are close. My gosh, if we hit it during this live stream, I'll do it this week. Because if we don't hit it this week, I think we're like 15 subscribers away. Let me double check. If we don't hit it this week, I think the next 2 weeks I'm kind of busy. We're going to have to put it off for like 3 weeks. Let's see. Switch channel. Becoming Wise and Wonderful. 886. So one more person subscribed since I looked at it yesterday. When we hit 900. So if we hit 900, listen, if we hit it by the end of today, you'll see me post Wednesday and Friday that we're going to do live streams as well. So tell all your friends and family, subscribe to the channel. Let's get to 900. And because we'll most likely get there in the next couple of weeks, but I'm not going to be able to do a Monday, Wednesday, Friday for a couple of weeks. I have a scrapbooking retreat coming up, and I also have to drive back to Ohio in between there. So, all right, that's housekeeping. Housekeeping out of the way. Crafty Nana's here. Hello. I'm a meatball. Hello. Finally caught alive. Yay. Glad you're here. So Sheetal, good to see you. Mama Squirrel. Funny as always. Love it when you're in our chat. Bonnie Stout. Hello, Bonnie. Good to see you. Kathy's here. Key Queen. Good to see you. All right. I hope I don't, as I scroll, because people are all talking. $50 Baller. Nice. Like that name, $50 Baller. CB's here. Carly, hello. Good to see you. And Aaron Fitzgerald. Good. 2 more. And then I'm going to jump in. We're going to start the show. Steffers, good to see you. Good to see you. I'm excited for this experience. We are going to have an experience. Yes, we are. And Shanna Banana. There we go. And Alexandria. All right. So we are doing episode 2 today, which is very similar. We just did season 4, episode 2. This is season 6, episode 2. So season 4, episode 2 was not on Discovery for some reason, but they had it on Hulu. So I was able to watch it. We were able to watch it on Hulu. Now we are in season 6, and this episode is like the 4 wives again. It's like 4 lives with 4 different wives or something like that it was called, right? Am I on the right one? I think so. Is that what I said we're doing? Yeah, season 6, episode 2. Oh, yes. But as I was scanning it to get a thumbnail picture, I saw this is when ROBYN pretty much lets everyone know they're not doing enough. That's why it's not successful. Not because of her or her idea or her designs or anything like that. This is where she tells them, y'all are not doing enough. And that's why my sister wife's closet is not successful. Even though Mary's like, the comments are saying the price point's too high. Nope, that's not the problem. Everyone else is just not working hard enough. That's the problem. All right. Oh, gosh. Experience. All right. Oh, Lynn, thank you for sharing the link again to subscribe. Subscribe to my other channel. Okay. Here we go. We're all set. Oh, Lynn can also put in the chat at some point what our drinking words are for today. Experience. We always drink on experience. We also drink on, well, there's so many. Lynn, you decide what we're going to drink on today. Get the shots lined up. I personally am shooting muscle milk today. So your drink of choice. Get it ready. It's 5 o'clock somewhere. Okay. Let's see. The jewelry isn't tacky at all. No. It should be the title of all the episodes. My Life with Different Wives. Yeah, that's funny. I'm shooting Kool-Aid because I took a gummy. Kathy, you crack me up. Oh my gosh. All right, here we go. I'm hitting play.
I like sister wives. I wanted the family. I didn't just want the man.
Seems like destiny. Like we should have all been together from day one.
Love should be multiplied, not divided.
Please help us to sleep good this night. Have sweet dreams. We love you, Father in heaven. Jesus Christ.
That's Robyn saying
Even
prayers
though four
with
of
her
the sister
kids.
wives are all married to Cody, and we're all one family, we lead very independent lives from each other. And the rental homes have actually made that more dramatic because they're so far apart from one another.
Cannot wait to have an office separate from my bedroom.
For us, the biggest change in how we live now compared to how we lived when we were together in Utah. I think everybody now thinks of themselves as more like single moms.
With me. I would love to reach
This is now Christine.
That us being separated for this 2 years, what we've learned most is that we want to be together again. More than anything, everybody wants to be together again.
We're being in the 4 rentals here in Vegas, where we've been separate from each other. We've just been able to have a little bit more privacy.
I'll see you in a little bit. Love you. Bye.
It's going to be a challenge.
Wow, Mary's house
for
is a
us
mess.
to all be back together again.
How's that
in these
possible?
homes on the cul-de-sac.
Hold on,
Because
pause.
we've grown
We
so.
have to go back. I have to look at this. Why is her house so... Oh, I think that's all. Oh, she might be decorating for Christmas. Let me see.
In the
if I
4
got it.
rentals here in Vegas, where we've been separate from each other. We've just been able to have a little bit more privacy.
Yeah.
I'll see you in a little bit. Love you. Bye.
It's really hard to tell, but it's so not Mary to be that. Yeah, no, she's in the process of decorating for Christmas. So all the bins are out and the boxes are out. So there's stuff on surfaces, like she started decorating, but not completely. But then there's just boxes everywhere and there's other stuff. And it just looks so messy. That's what it is. Y'all know what it's like. The day of decorating for Christmas, where it looks like a freaking bomb goes off in your house. That's what's happening in Mary's house right here. All right. There you go. So Cody's kissing Mary goodbye and going to another house. So do you notice that Christine's like, we all just want to get together. All of us, we just can't. Like, she's on the verge of tears. We just want to be together. And Mary's like, it's really nice. We're all getting our alone time now. And nobody asked Robyn, because Robyn's voice versus her inner dialogue is very, very different. She'll probably be like, I just really want to be together with all of them. Inside, she's like, this is the bomb. I get him all the time that I want him, but I don't have to have him all the time. He can leave. I get everybody's money. Like, that's her internal dialogue. All right.
It's going to be a challenge for us to all be back together again in these homes on the cul-de-sac, because we've grown so used to having our privacy, and we're not going to have that anymore.
She doesn't seem happy. She likes her privacy, Mary.
I'm getting ready to go to my workout. I have found my only time I'm consistent is if I get up before my children are awake. And then I have to be home before the high schoolers leave. So I had a really good weigh-in a month ago. I lost 20 pounds. And in this last month, I've been doing the same thing, but the scale's not moving.
Today we get to do something new.
Pause. I'm sorry. I need to pause so I don't forget. Somebody told me I paused too much. I'm sorry. But I want to live stream with you guys for like 2 hours or close to it anyway. And it's only a 44-minute show. So we do have to talk about it. And you're supposed to comment, even if it's just audio, give commentary to legally pass copyright, even though you can't show the video. All right, which is why the video, if you're new here, that's why the video is not being shown. That is a definite copyright no, but you can do the audio and then comment. Last week we were, I was saying, what the heck is going on that we are having Gabe get Savannah up and Janelle was leaving. And I was like very, very concerned she was going to the gym. And then somebody said maybe she's taking the teenagers to school. I think she does drive the teenagers to school because now she said, I have to get up. She's like 5:23 in the morning and she's pulling into the gym. She said, I have to get up this early in the morning to get my workout in and be back before the kids, the high schoolers, go to school. So she must be taking them. She must be driving them. So answered. Now we know. Okay.
She's so far out of her comfort zone, she doesn't even know what one is anymore. I think this is just the beginning of her journey, and she's got a long way to go.
My motivation is really deep this time. It's like, I know I don't want to give up. So that's been interesting to me to realize how much I really want this.
She's just going to town working out.
All right. I didn't want to weigh in. I'm like, can we just skip this? And he's like, no, you have to have the accountability. So I got on the scale.
Here we go.
I am knocking myself out here and the scale is not moving. And I'll tell you, sometimes I'm like, well, I might as well just go back to eating my crappy way if this isn't going to pay off. I mean, I'm about ready to give up.
You've lost 5 pounds of body fat and gained muscle.
I really wanted another 10 pounds. I wanted that 240 number. I just
You
have to.
jumped 25 pounds in 90 days.
25 pounds in 90 days.
Yeah, I guess.
Wow.
Yeah, I guess. Is it 90 days?
Yeah.
You know, I'm involved now in this weight loss journey. It's very individual. It's very personal for me. And I'm finding myself in my life exploring other parts of just being an individual. I want to continue to pursue my real estate career, which is me. So I'm struggling now to figure out how me as an individual fits within my sister wives closet, because my perspective has changed so much.
We did an expo in St. George, Utah for my sister wives closet, and it just didn't go well. You know, we really hoped it would go a lot better. And right now we realize that in order to get into these houses, which is the big, huge goal that we're looking forward to, because no one likes being in the rentals where we are now. We don't like being separated. We just don't like how it feels. And so, you know, we know that we need all these different streams of income. And so, you know, we're working on real estate. We have the marketing business. We have my sister wife's closet, and they just all need to be successful.
So with the expo last week, Janelle wanted the numbers so she could crunch the hard numbers.
We probably only made $500 profit, which when you're paying all of us to be there for 2 days straight is pretty crappy.
profit.
I couldn't pay my mortgage on that. So I mean, guys, it's really not viable, I don't think.
But we just started it.
Guys, we put a lot of things on hold to do this.
You're saying that the business is not viable when I don't feel like that you're invested in it. I don't feel like you're doing anything for it.
I don't want to design jewelry. It's like I just don't want to.
But I have been begging you to do the plus size clothing line because it's something that is your niche. You want these pieces. I know you do.
Pause. I'm sorry. I just can't with that. But I've been begging you to do the plus size line because that's your niche. She's basically just going, but Janelle, you're fat. Let's monopolize on that. I just can't with her. And you hear her whiny voice too? It's just driving me nuts. So she's like, people are telling her to her face, I'm not interested in your jewelry line. Never was. Said I'd help. I'm doing the books already. But like, what else do you want me to do? I want you to come out with a whole line of stuff to add to my sister-in-law's closet. Because yes, it's my vision and it's my business and I'm taking full credit for it. But only if it succeeds, and it's only going to succeed if y'all do all the work. You got it? Oh, she's just unbelievable to me. It is absolutely unbelievable to me how this woman thinks. All right. I'm going to move that there. Did I tip my laptop? I don't even notice I did that. This is so what happens because I don't look at myself on the screen while we're live streaming. Okay. We're back. 10 seconds back. She calls it the plus size holy line. I just noticed that because I have the closed captions on too. But I've been begging you to do the plus size holy line. Plus size holy line. What does that mean? What makes it holy? You're bigger, so you're closer to God. I don't get it. What is a plus size holy line? Unless she said something else, that's what closed caption thinks she says. All right, so I'm going to go back another 10 seconds. She's insufferable. That's right. I didn't know there was plus size jewelry that said. Oh, clothing line. Okay. See, closed caption can't understand Robin either. I'm just reading what it says here. Oh, gosh. What does this have to do with you? Yeah, nothing. She's desperate. She's grasping at straws now. She's like, nobody likes my stuff, so I'm going to make them all come up with stuff. But I'm still going to say it's my idea, my job, my business. Oh, gosh. So funny. Yes, she does, Kathy. Robin wants him to do all the work. And shut the fuck up. And let her take the profits and glory. And let them do all the work. That's what she wants. Insufferable is well put. Art by Julie. Okay. Let's start listening to Robin fuss. You're saying the business is not viable. Wait, I got to go back a little bit more too. Okay, here we go. Because I like to hear Janelle put her in her place, even though she's going to fuss back. But to hear Janelle say, this is not what I want to do. I mean, after the last episode where Christine's like, I never wanted to do this. I'm going into real estate. Remember when we were all at that big picnic and celebrating me passing so that I had my real estate license? Robin, short-term memory? Yeah, I know you're doing that business, but you should be doing this one too. I know you have 6 kids also, and Cody's never over there, but you should be doing things for me. Okay, sorry. It's my Robin impersonation. Sorry, I don't have my puppet here in Tennessee. Moving on.
It's really not, it's not viable, I don't think.
But we just started it.
Guys, we put a lot of things on hold to do this. You're saying that the business is not viable when I don't feel like that you're invested in it. I don't feel like you're doing anything for it.
I don't want to design jewelry. It's like I just don't want to.
But I have been begging you to do the plus size holy line because it's something that is your niche. You want these pieces. I know you do.
See, I just don't know.
I know you do.
I mean,
the manipulation. I'm sorry. I can't. I have to pause. Cody's such a manipulator, and he's like, telling you what to think and telling you what, right? Because that's what you believe, right? That's very much Cody Brown. But boy, Robin is right there with him. I know you want to do this. I know you do. So you're like forced to go, no, over and over again. No, I don't. Stop. No, I don't. And so you're like, it's that manipulation where it's like, I know this is what you want. I know we've had conversations. I know we don't. Right. And then because when people keep saying, right, that's what we wanted. Right. You just, yeah. I've noticed that with people who are gaslighters in my life. When they're like, and so this is what you've always wanted, right? Because, this is how it's been. And this is how, and then you end up going, yeah. Because you agree with them as they're talking. If you're the type of personality that's an agreeable person and they get you to agree to things, even if you're not agreeing with it, you just find yourself going, yeah, yeah. And then you have to shake your head and go, but wait, no, that's not what I want. She's just masterful at it. Robin is. Masterful. Back 10 seconds. Here we go.
You do.
See, I just don't know. I mean, to me, it's like it's a hobby business. It's not a real business. I just don't see how we'll ever make it go.
Every time that I've tried selling the jewelry, I get awkward.
I'm not talking necessarily about you selling jewelry, Cody. I mean,
what do you need me to do?
I just need you to support the situation.
So selling jewelry is making me somewhat uncomfortable. We're a very public family. I'm a very public person. People know that I'm a polygamist. And so I think that sometimes I'm afraid that there are some assumptions with that somehow if I'm making a connection with a woman or I'm flirting with her or I'm trying to give attention when I'm trying to sell a piece of jewelry, that somehow or another they might think that I'm hunting a fifth wife or something like that.
Pause. I am so sorry, but pause. I just think that people think I'm going to try to get if I'm like flirting with a woman or like trying to like convince her. Well, here's an option, Cody. How about don't flirt with women? It's like he's admitting here, I don't know how to interact with women without coming on to them or trying to, let's be clear, without trying to flirt with them and be like, that's that. Or, it goes one way or the other. Either like that's the only way I know how to interact is to be flirty and all that with people. So I just need to separate myself from it because I can't control myself because I'm a flirt. Or it goes the complete opposite way of my just normal conversations with people. Women take the wrong way and they want all this. I can't help it. I'm just sitting there having a normal conversation like this with women. And then they get all caught up in, oh, you're flirting with me and that. Like, I can't help it. I just have that aura about me. I don't know which it is and I don't know which one's worse. But what he just said here is so wrong on so many levels. Like, I can't with this man. I can't. And guess what? You're going to hear it again. Here we go.
To support the situation.
So selling jewelry is making me somewhat uncomfortable. We're a very public family. I'm a very public person. People know that I'm a polygamist. And so I think that sometimes I'm afraid that there are some assumptions with that somehow if I'm making a connection with a woman or I'm flirting with her or I'm trying to give attention when I'm trying to sell a piece of jewelry, that somehow or another they might think that I'm hunting a fifth wife or something like that, which is the farthest thing from the truth. But it's something that I'm uncomfortable with. I'm apprehensive about.
You guys, we're going to take.
Don't make a connection with another woman then.
And I'm losing sleep over how the heck are we going to do this?
I'm losing sleep too, but the only way we're going to make this work and actually be able to cover these mortgages is if we actually put some energy into the businesses we have.
We can't quit the business we just started already.
I'm not saying quit it. I'm just saying that I need to be doing something else or something. I don't know.
Either we're going to sit and put the money into it, we're going to really invest ourselves, time, money, whatever, or we're not. And we need to make this decision. We need to figure it out because I'm tired of feeling like I'm like begging.
I just can't with this woman. I am so sorry. This might not be the channel for you if you don't like me pausing and talking. Because I just can't let it go. It's like somebody telling lies and you just sit there going, I can't. It's against the grain of my being. Okay, what did she just say? Either we have to, I'm getting all caught up in myself. Either we're going to invest the time, either we're going to work on it or not. Either we're investing it or we're not. And she's like, I just need an answer about this. Everyone's giving her the answer. Everyone's saying, no, we don't want to do this anymore. And we just got started. We just need. And so this is ROBYN's manipulation right here again. Classic. God, she's such a manipulator. This is her classic manipulation of the situation so that she can get them all to say, okay, we'll give it a go again. Because when she says, I just need us all to come to an agreement, her agreement, this is what she's saying. The subtext here is, I need you all to do what I want you to do. That's what she's saying. She's trying to use different words to make it look like we're all in this together and we all just need to contribute a little bit more. But no, it needs to be the way ROBYN wants it to be, or because she's not listening to any of this. Christine's just said the other day, no, I'm tapping out. I'm not interested. Now Janelle's like, no, I think I should do real estate. I should do something that seems to be more reliable in terms of bringing in money. You all are just selling some jewelry online. 2 of you can figure it out and do it. 3 of you, if Cody's participating as well, can figure it out. These little craft fairs are not ways to pay the mortgage in any business. You're not going to just show up at these crap. Well, I should take that back. Somebody's probably making a mint doing something somewhere. So it's out there, but it's certainly not this jewelry line. And just going to a little expo with your jewelry, coming out with a $500 profit. I'm dying to know if that really was a $500 profit. Did people buy that much jewelry that they really made a $500 profit? Or are they trying to smooth it over so ROBYN doesn't look so bad? And they're saying they sold $500 worth of jewelry. If we take Janelle at her word, but the show is full of lies. If we take Janelle at her word, there was a $500 profit at the end. But what does that mean? Did that cover their hotels when they were staying up in Utah? Did that cover the food for all of them while they were there? Did it cover the gas to drive there and back? Did it cover that? Like, is that profit on just the jewelry, but you haven't taken out the expenses yet? The conference itself is probably $500 to get a booth for an entire weekend. Well, it's 2 days. I don't know. I don't know how much they are anymore. Some of them are well over $1,000. This seemed like it was a fairly decent conference hall. I would say it's easily $300 to $500, easily, very easily, very likely much more than that for the 2 days at this convention hall that they're at. I find it hard to believe they sold that many pieces of jewelry. Didn't we find out? Shoot, I don't have my notebook, my other notebook to reference back. I wrote down last week. Where the heck is that notebook? Maybe I left it downstairs and never brought it back up here. I don't know. Well, we're starting a new one. Well, I'll find it at some point and I will stick it in the handy dandy pockets that I have in the front of this when I rip those pages out and put it together. They said how many pieces they sold. I want to say it was something like 20. Wasn't it like 20 some pieces? Oh, I'm kicking myself right now for my disorganization. Let me just see. Nope. Not there. Okay, I'm sorry. You don't have to go down the rabbit hole of my crazy disorganized life. At any rate, it was 27. Thank you, Lundy. 27 pieces sold. They sold 27 pieces and they made a $500 profit. Let's say if they had 27 pieces, let's do a little deep dive here while we're at it. So let's say the pieces are, what are they, about $150 a piece? Okay, so that's 27 times 150. So that's $4,050. How much profit do you think they're making on it? Because they just, do you think they're getting 50%? Okay, so maybe they did make $500 profit. I don't know that they're actually making 50% profit because of the person that they chose to make their stuff. If they do 50% profit, it would be a very good profit margin. Usually I would think that they're probably making closer to 30, but let's give them the benefit of the doubt. 50% profit, that would be a $2,000 profit if they sold 27 pieces at $150 a piece. I don't think most people bought the $150. How many people? 27 people over the weekend were willing to pay $150 for it's just hard for me to believe. I feel like I'm being very generous here in these numbers. But yeah, and then if they had hotel rooms and food in the conference room, maybe $500 profit. All right, maybe it could be. It could be. Being very, very generous. Very generous on my part. They could have made $500 profit. She could be rounding up too. They made 403. They made $100 a piece, basically. They made $100 a piece. And they think they're going to pay their mortgages. Because you got to remember that there are actually 5, because Cody was there as well. 5 people involved. So they made less than $100 a piece. Ridiculous. I forget, this isn't one person doing a business. This is all of them taking their time and going up there. And with all their presents and everything, they could have made more money if they would have just sold photos of themselves. Oh, gosh. Okay. 10 seconds back. Here we go.
I'm just saying that I need to be doing something else or something. I don't know.
Either we're going to sit and put the money into it, we're going to really invest ourselves, time, money, whatever, or we're not.
You're not.
And we need to make this decision. We need to figure it out because I'm tired of feeling like I'm like begging for people to be involved in it when they don't want to be.
They don't. They don't want to be. You just admitted it.
I mean, you know I'm committed. You know I'm there.
So I just don't fit in the creative development or the selling of it. I don't feel like.
Okay. All right. Well, I guess it's just Janelle and Christine that need to figure out where they're at.
To me, it's still a hobby business, and so I'm not quite sure as far as the level that you want. But I don't know how much more I can give that I've been giving, because I do want to get a real estate going really badly. I'm sorry that it disappoints you. Yeah, I don't know.
Robyn.
It definitely feels like I'm more separated, isolated from the rest of my family than being part of this big live.
All right, we're going to keep going. Let me look at the chat here quickly. No one cares, Robyn, and you can't handle it. Yeah. She's like, people have to make a decision. Like, the decision's been made and told to you. Like, she has to be beaten over the head. She has to hear it at least 3 times before it starts to sink through the very large, thick skull of hers. Honestly, I don't want to do this. This is a hobby business. I think we need to do something else. I'm not interested in this. I don't like jewelry. I don't want to, like start a whole nother line, but include it under my sister wife's closet. Like, I don't want to do a plus size line. I want to sell real estate. They both got their real estate licenses. This is very difficult for Robyn to comprehend, or she's just that stubborn where she's like, nope. I'm going to put my foot down. I know. I mean, it's good that they're going to sell real estate. We need that too. We need as much money as possible because I spend a lot. But I do need them to also give more time than they are. And they both have admitted they're giving time. And Janelle's like, I will do the books. I will do the finances. Now, I don't bet Robyn doesn't want her to do the books because Robyn would love to skim off the top. They know where they're at. As it goes, we need to know where you're at. They know where they're at. They told you where they're at. Get with the program, Robyn. Start paying attention. All right.
Expect the unexpected.
A day with Janelle, it says.
Hi.
Was that a day with Robyn?
I'll be upstairs.
Or no, I'm sorry.
Mary and Robyn.
We just had a day with Janelle because Janelle was at maybe we're continuing a day with Janelle. There's not that much. I mean, I thought each segment would be a different. We're already 12 minutes into a 44-minute episode. I don't know. Well, there's 4 wives. I'm very confused. I don't know what that last day was. I don't remember seeing it. So maybe it was just an intro. All right. Right now, it says a day with Janelle. Here we go.
Hi.
Christine walks in.
Savannah, is your mommy upstairs? Okay, I'll be upstairs. I need help Janelle with something. Mary and Robyn are really focused on the jewelry business right now, and Christine and I are still continuing to pursue real estate. Mona, our real estate agent, has given us some paperwork to kind of go over, and we're meeting with her in her office tomorrow, and we have a lot to do. I think this is right. I think it's the commission. This is a good review. I'm glad that we're doing this before Mona comes tomorrow. When you have a deadline and the stress levels go up, I swear sometimes your kids have radar. I swear they do. And it's like the minute you start to get stressed about a deadline, of course they're going to act up and it's going to be a doozy.
This is where Cody's sitting in the chair and the boys are fighting. Yep.
Hayden, Gabriel, Garrison, knock it off or you go home.
Cody's just sitting in his chair.
You're done.
He says,
You
oops.
are done. Hayden, you go home. You're done. Really? Did you really do that?
Yes.
Too bad.
Let me look at this so I can.
Too bad. You're grounded. You turned that off in the middle of his game. That is the worst possible mean thing that you've done all day. Did you really do it?
Yes, I did.
Okay, you're done. Sorry, we'll pick up your game in a couple of days. Oh my gosh.
Garrison. Out of control.
Cody?
Yes.
You better come up and handle this.
Ooh.
All right, so
Somebody
explaining in
really-
case you don't remember this scene. Peyton, Garrison, and Gabe are all upstairs in the room, and then there's all this commotion going on. Janelle keeps yelling and telling Peyton, you're going to leave and go home if this goes on. You can't hear who's really fighting, but I guess she's assuming it was Peyton. My boys don't do anything wrong. So she goes up into the room, and Peyton's just kind of standing there, and she's like, Peyton, you have to go home. And he's kind of like, all right. And then she notices that Garrison closed out a video game on this laptop that Gabe was playing. And she's very upset about it. So Gabe was really upset about it. And then she's like, did you really do that? And somehow it seems like it's a big deal. I don't know. It's just a game in my world, but yeah, I'm not a boy. So she's like, that's the worst thing you could possibly do. Did you really do it? He's like, yeah. Did you really do that? Yeah. And then she's like, all right, give me the laptop. You're not gonna game either. I'll give it back to you in a couple days. And then Garrison gets up and goes and kicks Gabe, who is sitting on the ground. It's not going well. Cody is sitting downstairs. He can hear all of this because she has to bypass him through the living room because she's in another room with Christine. She has to bypass him in the living room to go call upstairs. Meanwhile, he's sitting on a chair in the corner of the living room with his laptop on his lap and his phone in his hand. He's looking at his phone. And then she hears all this commotion going on and how, Peyton, you're going to have to go home. And then she goes up the stairs and he's looking at the phone and he looks at the camera and he just goes, oops. And then back. This is Cody Brown Parenting 101. Amazing. The worst. Literally doesn't go. Could you imagine hearing your kids go on like that and just sitting down and just being like, I'm not going to do anything. Zero discipline. And he wants respect. You earn respect, Cody. Be an adult. Be an authority figure in these kids' lives. He's like physically there. This is what Christine refers to as being physically present, but emotionally gone somewhere else. He's doing whatever on his phone. He's probably texting ROBYN on the phone. Oh, I just don't know. I'm having a hard time putting him down to sleep. Do you think you can text something nice that I can read to the kids to help them fall asleep? Ugh, awful. Too busy farting in this chair. So he got up now, and because Janelle just told him, come up here and deal with your boys. We'll see how well he does.
Cody?
Yes.
You better come up and handle this.
Gabe shuts the door on the camera.
Ooh. Somebody's really in trouble now.
Oh, now somebody's in trouble.
Garrison turned off. Gabriel's came in the middle of it. So, yeah.
All right. Well, what do you want me to do? You want me to just take Christine's kids home?
Yeah.
I think you want to reconsider your behavior.
So Cody turns to Janelle and he's like, okay, so what do you want me to do? Father of the year. He's clueless. He's clueless. He does not know how to handle these boys. Why? I'll tell you why. He has no connection with them. He doesn't really know them. He doesn't understand how to handle situations because he doesn't really, they're like almost strangers to him because he's not emotionally connecting with them when he's around. He's completely disconnected. This is his 1 out of 4 days he gets to be there at Janelle's house. And he separated himself from his kids and he's doing his own thing on his computer. Meanwhile, he's apparently in his office all day at ROBYN's. He doesn't get over there until 6 o'clock at night. This is nighttime. He's at ROBYN's all day where he's supposed to be doing work because she provided an office for him. So why does he that evening have to be on his computer? He doesn't. It's probably porn on the laptop and texting ROBYN on the phone. Allegedly. Just guessing. So, mind you, this house is really a mess. There's baskets of clothes everywhere. And I mean, this is a lot. But anyway, I mean, it's a lot. I can't blame her. She's got 6 kids. She's got all those boys. Could you imagine? And you're a single parent, essentially. Oh, the worst. What do you want me to do? Okay. Now he's going to say, I think you should reconsider your behavior. How about sitting down with them and just saying, Gabriel, explain to me from your words what exactly happened. And then sitting down with Gabe. Gabe, you tell me in your words separately. So he gets the story from their point of view. Try to get like in tune with your kids. Try to like have a conversation with them. Try to like really feel like you understand or try to understand where they're coming from and how this went sour. I mean, it largely went sour because he's now got 3 parents in the house, Christine, Janelle, and Cody, all of which are busy doing other things. And they're left to their own vices there. Now, Janelle, Christine, justifiable. The next day, they have this big meeting with Mona, and they are cramming and trying to understand all of this real estate stuff that they need to know before the meeting. Cody's excuse? Don't know. Don't know. Here we go. But
I think you want to reconsider your behavior.
One of the biggest things I've noticed about not having Cody physically present in the area is when I'm parenting these teenage boys and their hormones start to kick in. And with the hormone comes these, like, they're trying to figure out their emotions and how to control their anger and all that stuff that comes along with that testosterone. You know, so having Cody around helps when I'm trying to parent these teenage boys. I can always call him. He can always respond, but it's not the same as just being next door. So I have missed having him there.
You might want to check your behavior, okay? I need to check your behavior, and you better knock this off. Go to your room now. Go to your room now.
Okay, well, then I'm not going to school anymore.
Pause. Okay. You could analyze this for 3 hours. This is just unbelievable. First of all, he has no idea what to say, so he keeps saying the same thing. You need to check your behavior. I need to check your behavior. So you need to check your behavior. So go to your room. Go to your room now. Go to your room now. Great job connecting with your kid. Yep. He doesn't understand how to parent. And he doesn't understand how to discipline either. He thinks discipline is yelling at your kid, scolding them. Not just giving them consequences for no. I think he thinks he's being calm. So Garrison's like, well, fine, I'm not going to go to school then. And Cody did his usual. You know how he gets like just like worked up when somebody challenges him. And so he gets all, I have a feeling he's going to lose it here because that's usually the pattern. Usually when somebody comes at him and then he does his usual response, he then like pulls it together and then just loses it. Or doesn't pull it together, but like he starts off with the kind of like mocking thing, and then he can't control that anymore, and he just lets the anger go out. I might be wrong. This is just my guess based on patterns that we've seen throughout the seasons. He does this kind of like he does the childish thing. You know, he reverts back like, you're going to act like a child, then I'm going to act like a child. Well, Cody, he is a child. He is a child. Acting like a child. That doesn't mean you have to act like a child, but he's doing this. I know you are. I know I am, but so good are you. How's it go? No, I know I am, but so are you. No, I know you are, but what am I? That's what it is. I know you are, but what am I? I know you are, but what am I? You know, I used to say when people would say, you're a pig. I know you are, but what am I? You're a pig. No, I know you are, but what am I? That's kind of the whole vibe he's giving off here. All right, back 10 seconds. Here we go.
I need to check your behavior, and you better knock this off. Go to your room now. Go to your room now.
Well, then I'm not going to school anymore.
Choices have consequences, and your actions have consequences, and your actions tonight have had consequences.
The last thing I want them remembering for the next 3 days while I'm gone is me getting in their face and giving them the riot act. Sounds like a cop-out, maybe.
Totally.
I'm still figuring it out.
Do you want to take a moment and try and make up with Gabe and everybody else? Sure. Well, then maybe you can come downstairs and apologize to Mom, to me, and to Gabriel.
Okay. Pause. Again, this is so Cody Brown. All right, so come down and apologize to Gabriel and your mom and me. Most importantly, I'm Cody Brown. You'll apologize to me too, young man. This is his authority. Wielding that authority.
Better take it seriously.
I feel like sometimes with my children, I have no credibility.
He didn't.
But I'm not home all the time, so it does sometimes feel like I'm just a visitor when I come by.
Yeah.
I am sorry.
You need to say you're sorry to Mom, and you need to say you're sorry to me too.
I'm sorry.
Well, then you and Gabe got to shake.
It's just nice to have that father voice around.
It's cute to see them both smiling when they were shaking.
Yeah, I think he is. All right, I worry that he's not eating, so just check with him, okay?
I'll ask him if he's hungry.
You know, in a way, it's been a good growing time for us all to kind of figure out who we were independently again. But it definitely feels like I'm more separated, isolated from the rest of my family than being part of this big, living, breathing organism that is the family.
I'm sorry, I need to go back. Who's not eating?
From the rest, you know, around.
Mom, and you say you're. I think Garrison's cooled down. I'm going to go talk to him.
Yeah, I think he is. All right, I worry that he's not eating, so just check with him, okay?
Garrison's not
if he's
eating.
hungry.
You know, in a way, it's been a good growing time for us all to kind of figure out who we were independently again. But it definitely feels like I'm more separated, isolated from the rest of my family than being part of this big, living, breathing organism that is the family.
Organism is more like a virus, I would say. Tomato. No, Liz, I don't know. Why would he apologize to Cody? No clue. He's not even around. He's downstairs. This is all about, really, it's about Gabe. He doesn't even really need to apologize to his mom. He didn't do anything to his mom. I mean, I appreciate the fact that, and also just I'm sorry. That's like, again, Cody doesn't understand what apologies are. My kids have never said, I'm sorry without saying what for. It's a requirement always. I'm sorry for, and then you have to say what you did wrong so that you understand what you did wrong. But Cody doesn't require that because he always makes him apologize to him. There's no reason to. Dad, I'm sorry for being a child. You know, I didn't steal your toys. I didn't kick you. I'm sorry for not being the perfect kid that you expect me to be, like you claim you once were. Yeah. Yeah, that's a good question. Cody, why aren't your kids catatonic like Robyn's kids? It's very funny. What is this with their personalities and their voices and them trying to work through all these hormones as they're growing up? That's very funny. All right. I do believe. Oh, I think I turned off my timers. I need to change the banner to the second half of our SOS exclusives and our big supporters. Later on, the Keep the Lights On level supporters will be scrolling down below. Thank you, everybody who's a subscriber to the channel. And thank you, those are members. Sometimes I get the words mixed up. Thank you all the members to the channel, but also thank you everybody who subscribed as well. Speaking of subscribing, while we're at it, if you have an opportunity, go to Becoming Wise and Wonderful and subscribe to that channel. Because when we hit 900 subscribers, we are doing 3 of these live streams a week. Oh, we're 10 away. We're 10 away, people. 10 away. Go to Becoming Wise and Wonderful and subscribe. If we can get there this week, we will do it this Wednesday and this Friday. Otherwise, it's probably going to be about 3 weeks from now because I don't have a Monday, Wednesday, Friday available for a few weeks. Do it today. Subscribe. Have your husband subscribe. Have your kids subscribe. Have that other dormant account that you have on YouTube that you never use. Subscribe. Subscribe to Becoming Wise and Wonderful. We are 10 away. It's a big ask. I know. 10's a lot. And especially because I know most of you have already subscribed. So, but if you haven't, do so now. Okay. Let me close this out for my other job and continue the show. Oops. I need sound.
Get ready for school, okay?
It's Christine getting her kids up.
The kids just are getting up for school. I went to Janelle's house last night and like all pandemonium broke loose at her house last night. I brought over Isabel and Peyton because I thought, maybe they'd want to stay with me a little bit. But it was just the extra level that Janelle just really didn't need. And so it caused like chaos. What was it like? Gabriel said, "Hey, yous, he called me an effing loser, but he called me the real word." I'm like, perhaps we could light his tongue on fire. It's great. I don't know, Janelle seemed pretty stressed out. No, you're not wearing that. Really?
That was Isabel coming in with like a shirt that barely covered her tush. She did.
I just recently passed a real estate exam. Yay! So Janelle and I are going to go to Mona's office to sit down and review some expectations, what she has in mind, what we have in mind, just kind of get on the same page a little bit as far as what we're going to do with our real estate career.
So tell me, did you read through everything in here that we went over last time? No?
No, because after we left, I was feeling extremely overwhelmed with how am I even going to fit this all in? I thought studying to take the test was time consuming.
I can tell you I've been so swamped this whole year that, in fact, I just worked the last 6 weekends.
Oh.
So I had no days off, not one, for 6 weeks.
Mona starts saying, "Gosh, I've been so busy lately. In the past 6 weeks, I haven't had any days off," and blah, blah, blah. I need to be honest with you. I don't recall anything else that she said that day. I can't give up 6 weekends. That's not something that I can do. My kids are too young. They need me too much.
See, and I'm in a different place. I mean, I have a lot more flexibility. I can work the weekends. If you and I trade off and I get some evening, I'm good to work. I've always worked. My kids are used to me working.
My kids aren't. For the past couple of years, I've been a mom. I remember just looking at Janelle, just thinking, I can't do this. I can't do real estate.
Which kind of brings us to another point. I haven't talked to anybody else about this, but I think we're going to have a delay for the two of you with getting moved into your homes.
The houses, we're not going to be in by Christmas.
It looks as if
Those
Robyn
two
and Mary
will be in. Okay.
And there were some delays. Hence, that's why I'm having this conversation with you now.
It is a little sad.
I'm sorry. We're trying.
Christine's overwhelmed.
One thing that would help, and maybe you guys can talk to Cody, Mary, and Robyn about this as well.
Where you're going, because this frustrates me that this is happening.
I can't have anybody going out on site and adding things with Danny. Danny is running that job site, so you have to remember every time you pull him away, there's something's getting delayed. You two are really good with your loan, but now I've got a couple of little delays possibly for Mary, Cody, and Robyn,
because
and I need them.
Paperwork in.
They haven't turned everything in.
I'm nagging as much as I can.
They have got to get on that. But wouldn't it be a shame to have the two homes complete and their loans aren't ready?
Yep.
So I'm mad. I'm like, why couldn't they have started the other side?
Yeah.
Really?
It's funny to me that the two that weren't very excited about,
Well, Cody requested it that way. He requested to start on Robyn's side because the credit issues he wanted to make sure got done. And she's thinking, let me have as much time as possible. I don't know. Anyway,
we'll still be in
Let
one of
me
the
have it.
family homes.
Pause. Okay, somebody said this just recently and I had forgotten about it in the show. I'm like, oh, really? Is that true? I'm like, yeah, it's true. They just said it. Cody is the one that requested that they start building on the other side, even though ROBYN was the house that was the most in question. And the logic was do hers first because it gives her the most amount of time. It's just the opposite. The logic doesn't fit. It should be, we're the most concerned about ROBYN, so let's start getting everyone else into the houses, and then we have extra time to get ROBYN's affairs in order. I don't understand it. I don't understand it at all. And then Mary is next to ROBYN. And Mary probably has all her paperwork in. She said none of them have all their paperwork in. I'm surprised that Mary wouldn't have her paperwork in, but I do believe that Mary's is very delayed because she keeps going on the job site and she keeps making changes. I feel Christine's pain right here. Christine's like, why didn't we just start on the other side? Because then you and I, we could be in our houses, but ours is delayed just because things are delayed. Theirs is probably delayed because Mary's is delayed and they're using the same crews and things are getting delayed with Mary because she these decisions, which is delaying their stuff. And like the whole thing is a big mess. Mary's house got started first with ROBYN's, and we're going to see later on, Mary's the last one to get into her house. So proof. She has been dragging her feet on all of this to the point that they started other construction on other homes afterwards. Obviously, everyone was planning on getting into all the homes. The fact that ROBYN's was started first, there's no good reason for it. None. I can't think of one. Can you think of one? Let me look at the chat. Can you think of a good reason that ROBYN should be in her house before the process of building her house should have gone first, besides the fact that he just likes her more and she just wanted to be in the house first? Nope. Everyone's clueless. Nobody knows. No idea. How frustrating would it be? And Janelle seems so frustrated at the meeting too. She goes, I keep telling them to turn in the paperwork. How hard is it? Do you know? You have no idea how much paperwork this is part of my Wise and Wonderful channel, but really this applies to the situation here right now. I am in the process of getting a financial advisor who kind of is like an all-encompassing financial advisor who's going to take care of everything, like taxes and my business and insurance and investments, everything. Like it's an all, I have to come up with not only paperwork to upload from every single little annuity and everything that I have and the insurance stuff and whatnot, but I have to have line items like they want to help project your future. They're like, this is going to be the most work that you do in it. But I have never lived on a budget, to be honest with you, just because I'm a very frugal person. And so is my husband. He's more frugal than I am. And so we've always lived below our means and saved money. Now, they want like line items of exactly how much you spend on groceries a week and how much do you spend on, nails and hair and birthday gifts and Christmas gifts, like what, and all these line item things to see. And then they do these projections based on your age and how much they think it's going to go in the future and how we can manipulate it and et cetera, et cetera. Oh, that's a lot of work for somebody who has multiple different credit cards, uses whichever one, wherever. But guess what? I had 2 weeks and I'm getting it all together. I'm literally getting pretty much every document in my life together and uploaded into the site in 2 weeks' time. While I'm doing this business, while I'm coordinating a scrapbooking retreat, while I last week watched my grandson for 40 hours a week. And before that, I was there for 3.5 to 4 hours every morning. Like Somehow, it is very confusing to me how they can't get this together. If I were Janelle, I would be wringing their neck. No, I would be texting them every day, probably 3 times a day. How are things going? How are things? Did you get anything today? What have you gotten today? Wait, I saw your car leave and you came back with bags from the mall that weren't groceries. Do you think that maybe you can find some time to get the paperwork together? Like I don't care if she would hate me, because at this point, I think Janelle hates Robyn. So I feel like if I were her, I would be like, I don't care if she hates me too, because the feeling's mutual at this point. She has just been nothing but a drag on our finances since this woman came into our relationship. So I'm going to see to it that she doesn't drag it down anymore. That's what Janelle needs to do in this situation. Oh. Back 10 seconds. I'll go back 20 because that's right where she says that Cody said.
The other side, really.
It's funny to me that the two that weren't very excited about,
Well, Cody requested it that way. He requested to start on Robyn's side because the credit issues he wanted to make sure got done. And she's thinking, let me have as much time as possible.
What?
I don't know. Anyway,
we'll still be in one of the family homes.
that means nothing. It means nothing.
Christine, she's pissed. That means nothing.
6
because it's going to be
solid,
Robyn's.
Mona has had no day off. I can't do hours like that.
No, you can't.
Not even part-time.
Okay, can I pause again?
There's no way for you.
Is this dramatics for the show, this storyline right here? Or is she just that dumb? Because when you're a real estate agent, you're an independent contractor. You work as much as you want. I don't know how many houses she has posted or how many people she's taken on as clients to find houses for, or, I don't know if she's a seller's agent, a buyer's agent, both. I don't know. But when you're a real estate agent, that's your job is what you make of it. 100%. So if Mona chooses to work 6 weekends in a row and not take a day off for 6 weeks, that's Mona's choice. Mona's probably bringing in the dough. Christine, you don't have to bring in that much in this family. You don't have to make Mona money. Just bring in something. They need something. Take on one client at a time that you're helping to buy a house. And when you find a house for them and you sell it and you get your commission, then take on one more. Shanna thinks it's just a storyline. Yeah, you're self-employed. Like, are they intentionally making themselves look dumb on this show? They have to be that dumb. Because if you know better and you're going with the storyline, like all the real estate agents in the world, like I'm not even a real estate, I know nothing about real estate, but I know enough to say you don't have to work 6 weekends in a row. It's up to you. Unless, Mona just said that's what she did. She never said, this is what I expect if you come in and work in our group of real estate agents that are together. She never said that. She just said, this is what I've done. So yeah, they're looking dumb for a storyline. God, how dumb are they? It's unbelievable. Yeah, this is a good point. Black Swan Gothica. Robyn's starting to show here how she's Cody's favorite. Here we go. This is the first proof of it. And I think it's the first time Christine has said it on the camera too, that she's kind of come out and said, you're never over here. You're always someplace else. You don't come over here into the evening. You always have another house that you're at. So there was the implication already of like, Robyn gets more time. But here is when she's just like, Cody said, we're doing Robyn's first. And the reasoning was, and then she says it, which makes no sense. But that's probably what he said. Let's do hers first. Maybe he tried to say like, because if she can't get her finances in order, none of us are going to move here. And so we're just going to pull the plug. Oh, Tracy, I didn't move. This is a townhome that I have in Nashville because this is where my grandson lives. So I am bi-housel. I will be sometimes in Ohio. I will be sometimes in Tennessee. This is my Tennessee. All right, that sounds like I have money. But I guess technically, the bank has this one. This is a townhome that I'm in. It's a townhome so that when I'm not here, I feel like it's somebody else is taking care of the other thing. So it's part of a unit of 5 homes. I have one of them. But I like the fact that I own 2 homes. I guess technically you could say that. If you were Robyn, you would say that. I have 2 houses. It is technically true. Okay, here we go.
To be working those weekends.
No.
Because
Cody, it's weekends and evenings.
You don't have a situation where another mother is going to take the children.
No, I don't.
So you've got to be at home.
I know.
All right.
When Janelle worked full time, I was able to be a stay-at-home mom, and that worked out well.
I think that the nature of our relationship has been affected by the move to Las Vegas.
Okay, we do not have to discuss business.
Yeah, you're creating drama that doesn't exist.
Okay, that's fine.
Whoa!
Never mind how I feel or anything like that.
No, well, if you feel like you've got to work, go ahead. If you want to make that choice,
I'm
you
trying
just
to
do
have
it.
a conversation with you. It's a simple conversation. I'm expressing my frustration and things like that. That's all this is.
Well, okay.
Okay.
I think when I get around, there's
There's an urgency that there's so much now. You're like just planning, and I've been doing all of this, and so when you come around, it's almost like, okay, all this anxiety and all this.
And I'm dealing with anxiety too, because I'm plucking myself up going from place to place.
Yeah,
so.
there's a lot of anxiety.
Oh, that's his anxiety. Yeah. I'm dealing with anxiety too because I'm plucking myself up and going from place to place. That's my anxiety. He can't even say because I've got other jobs and because I'm doing this and because I'm handling disciplining of the kids, or I got to figure out where my pink shirt is. I got to move it. Where are those black clog shoes? Where did I put those? It's just, I've got anxiety too, Christine. You know, why, whatever you're dealing with, I don't know. And I don't really want to talk about it. I want to hear about it when I come over here. And I want to hear about the fact that I haven't been around and you've been dealing with this all by yourself this entire time. No. I'm Cody Brown. I want to come over here and relax. I want you to serve me. Rub my feet. Moving on.
And just supporting you.
I know.
Realizing I knew more about real estate.
Oh my gosh, I didn't. 3 weeks ago, I just had a serious wake-up call. I don't know. I want to be a mom more than I want to spend all of my life selling real estate. It's going to suck me dry. I'm sorry.
So I need to make sure.
Cody's like, I've just been supporting you and I realize I know more about real estate than you do. You don't know what's going on. She's like, yeah, I guess you're right. Making you feel like you're crazy. You don't know what's going on. A little bit of gaslighting going on there. Yeah, I guess you are the one, Cody. I should have been worshiping you and letting you take control over all of this. Ugh. Yeah, that's a good point, Rosie Lee. Christine here is being truthful about the situation, and Cody's just not listening. He's just like, la, 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 la. Now, I am going to play classic scenes for you from Sister Wives as I read to you the names of our big supporters and SOS exclusive supporters. Here we go. Our big supporters are April S., Sally House, Carol, Sailboat RN, CP, Deborah Sabella, Liz S., Deanna Wyrick, I'll Win the Mini Chef, Mary, Linda W., Aaliyah, Crafty Florida Lady, Shaniqua Smith, and Knit My Bit. Our exclusive SOS supporters are Joni C. 615, Star, Christy Herring, Leslie Starks, Shanna Banana, Jessica Turner Long, Southern Hollow Homestead, Jane Morgan, Everyday Faith with Kim, Senya Andrade, Lisa O, Amanda Scott, Larry S, me, myself, Katie, Adley Fields, Crafty Dana, Holy Moly, Lady from Mars, Tammy G, Lisa Doherty, Sandra, Emily Roy, Living an Eclectic Life, Holly Jones, Cindy Diller, Kendra MP, Kenya Pinheiro, Monica Nilsson Solhus, Birdie K, Carol Annie D, Lisa Elmer, Libby Scher, Janet Ebert, Steph Stevens, Edel Sodal Peterson. There I am. I'm your Huckleberry. Jacob Three Boys, Becky S, Tracy's Fractured History and More, Lavender Vanilla, Joni C, Allie D, Echo Gilman, Christine Warhope, Lean, Dee Dee, Steamfrog 99, J. Lou, Jennifer Harmon, Evie, Stacy G, Karen Perk, Skilled Virgo, Shatsy's Peace, Marsha Cooper, Diana Almeida, Farron, Lindsay B, Lisa, Xochitl Amarillo, Carla Colson, Alexandria Swan, Rain Lady, Sarah Lewis, Marie Craft, Waldo's Mom, Danny Towns, Ms. Lita, Lynn Skinner, Donna Redmond, Jessica Denham, and Caitlin.
They're adults. Bye-bye.
All right, we are back. I read them fast that time. Lynn said it's traumatic, but figure it's so traumatic watching these scenes over and over. It is. Right, the knife goes in the kidney and then it goes into his mouth. That was so disgusting in that scene. I had to add it into these. Just remember when he was doing it, he's just like taking something that was like gooey and putting it on his knife, and then he just kept eating it off his knife. I don't know. It's probably a European thing. It's either European or Jewish, because Cody does believe that he is a Jew from the UK. All right, back to our show. I need to change our banner again and get our keep the lights on level gals scrolling here. There you go. Whoop, whoop. Thank you, channel members. Okay. This is A Day with Robyn. Aren't you thrilled? We'll blast through it, I hope.
Quiet, because Solomon is asleep. He's a really light sleeper. And,
in her bed.
We have a meeting later with Mama today, I think. I don't know what that's all about. And then I'm actually going to go out on a date with Cody tonight, which is super rare because I haven't been out on a date without Saul only 3 times this year.
Sun! Lolly, lolly.
You know how light of a sleeper Saul is. I really need you to be quiet. Aurora, shh, don't you understand?
This has kind of been the best it's been for me and my kids here in Las Vegas. And I'm watching everybody else and they're really struggling, and it's hard to see it. I just keep hoping that in these new homes, you know, when we get them, if we get them, that me and my kids will experience even more of this building these relationships and feeling a part of the family and this culture that we never quite, not completely, were integrated into.
Ready to take notes? Are we having an official discussion?
Yes.
I'm nervous.
Now's a really critical time because we're kind of in the home stretch. And the way the homes will deliver is Robyn's will be first, then Mary's, then Janelle's, then Christine's.
So a challenge in all of this is that Mary and Robyn's houses could be completed, but we might not be ready to finance them by the time that they're completed.
But on the flip side, Christine and I are ready to go and the houses aren't done.
I need to make sure that the three of you, Cody, Robyn, and Mary, are taking care of everything real quick with the lender. But I am a little concerned because I'm expecting final loan approval on Robyn last.
I feel this pressure. I feel this amazing amount of pressure to hurry and get my paperwork done so I can get approved for this loan.
Yeah.
I'm feeling stressed out about it because I don't want to let the kids down. We really need to be in these homes, a home for Christmas.
Just do it.
It's been kind of like a push to get these creditors to settle.
Push every single day.
Yeah.
I would do it verbally and in writing so
Every
that you
day.
have a record of it.
Okay.
One of the other concerns is how many times have you been out there without me? Because I know from the get-go, I've always said that you need to let me know if you want to go out there and I would meet you. And I'm hearing that you've been out there quite a bit.
Cody, you look
You're
guilty.
looking totally guilty.
Well, I went out there once with Robyn to look at the windows, and I went out the other time. We just were driving by, and Danny was there, so we just stopped and talked to him.
So it sounds like you've only been out there twice. Is that right for all of you?
Yeah,
Mary, you're the one.
As far as anybody seeing us,
I
Mary
can,
goes by every day.
I can see it in her face.
I don't go by every day with Mariah.
How many times have you been inside the house?
She was mad at me.
10,
Maybe?
20?
Okay, wait.
No,
What is?
20.
So wait,
We
wait,
know
wait.
it's not 20.
I know
Okay.
it's not
There haven't
20.
been that
But
many
wait,
cases.
Mary, I have to make a scrapbook of the progress of the house, and I have to have pictures.
I can appreciate
But I
that.
don't go picking out all the things to change when I go.
I've been pushing the builder to complete the homes before Christmas, but unfortunately, the Browns keep going into the homes and making changes, and they're delaying construction. I'm very concerned that they may not be in before Christmas. Let's talk about when are you all available to go take a look?
What time tomorrow?
I'm thinking about 11.
Does that work for everyone? Okay.
Hey. Working. Yes. Sister Wives Closet. Okay, cool.
When Janelle first came over to my house, I was like, oh my gosh, what does she need? And I was a little nervous, because we kind of got a little intense at her house.
I don't think it's viable as the main support for our family.
You're saying that the business is not viable when I don't feel like that you're doing anything for it.
I mean, to me, it's it's a hobby business. It's not a real business.
It wasn't yelling and it wasn't bad stuff. We weren't really fighting, but there was tension. When she first came in, I was like, oh no, does she need to say more to me?
I've been thinking about our conversation the other day, and I realized
Robyn's house.
that I've always been thinking of this business as your business. No, it's a family business, but I've realized I've thought about it as your business, and I wasn't engaging. So I've decided that it is time. We've already spent a lot of money, and it would be stupid to stop now without bringing it all the way to fruition.
Yeah.
And so I feel like it's time for me to really engage. I really need to pursue the clothing and everything that we've been talking about.
Oh, yes.
It's huge. Yeah. It's like a whole epiphany.
I've had a little bit of a change of heart about my involvement in my Sister Wives Closet. Yesterday I was looking for workout clothes, and I'm struggling to find plus size workout clothes that are modest and functional. And I realized that I could actually produce what I wanted through the business. So, I'm ready to kind of step up a little bit.
So as far as Cody and Christine, how do I get them invested in my sister's closet, or can I? I mean,
You know what? Honestly, and I don't know if this is what you're going to want to hear, I don't think Cody should be involved.
really?
I think he can be an idea guy. He'll be at the meetings. But honestly, I have wanted to market, now that I've been thinking, I want to market this business as a woman power business. It is about our closet. I really honestly think he feels uncomfortable in the business. This is my take.
Yeah.
I think we should bring this back to a woman power business. That's my take on Cody. On Christine, you have to just only invite her to the fun things. Maybe the creative if you don't put any pressure on her, but let her go and be the person that makes a complete crazy person of herself in front of a crowd and brings people into the booth. It's just what she does, and she loves it.
She's good at sales.
So
she's good at talking to people.
I would just slowly invite her to do more of those fun things.
None of the boring.
She hates meetings. If it becomes a chore for her, she disengages.
Janelle coming over to my house and telling me her news about actually wanting to invest in the business more really made my day. And then Cody and I are going to go on a date. We're going up to Red Rock Canyon to go rappelling. I've missed Cody this last year since Solomon has been born. I kind of have. I mean, we really haven't been just able to be just the two of us. I'm really looking forward to a date without Solomon. I love him to pieces, but I need the break.
Hey guys, how's it going?
Good. How are you? Not enough.
Are you the guy?
I am,
that does
Josh.
Gosh,
Yes,
Robyn,
hi. Robyn, nice to meet you. Welcome to Red Rocks.
Thank you.
Yeah, have you guys ever done anything like this before?
I've rappelled, I think probably 5 times in my life. Well, we came to Las Vegas 2 years ago.
Okay. From where?
From Utah.
All right.
We have a very big family.
I'm curious how big your family is.
Oh,
It's very big. There's 22 of us.
No way. Your immediate family?
Yeah, wives and children.
The storyline.
Wives.
Yeah, plural. So you may have heard of polygamous or plural marriage.
So is that legal?
So it's not illegal in Nevada because I don't have a marriage license. with them.
Interesting.
We just consider it a spiritual union.
Okay.
So, but it's a life commitment.
I wanted to marry someone that was a polygamist. And yeah, sometimes we get jealous, but it's a spiritual decision.
Like a religious decision.
It's a religious
in a way.
decision.
Girl. So you want to swing into your girl? Come over here and catch you.
Oh, how about this? Wow. For a guy, he's got to manage several families all at once. He's got to be the perfect husband. I don't envy Cody's job ever.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
Yeah.
One woman is definitely enough for me.
You know, I'm at home with Solomon. I take care of him, and I just want to get out and be just Robyn, not mom, just Robyn for a little while.
Fun.
When we move into these new homes, everybody's excited to be really close together. But then at the same time, there's a tickle in the back of my head that's kind of making me worry. Are we going to miss some of our focus time? Or is he going to stay focused in each home? And then the rest of us are going to go, why isn't he wandering around the cul-de-sac and seeing us all more? What are the boundaries? What are the rules? I don't know.
I love the sunsets
Maybe talk
here.
about
They're fun. Oh, you want a kiss?
You already told me I could.
The kissing. I don't know why it grosses me out, but it does. Okay. Fast forwarded the commercials. Oh gosh, I'm over 100 messages behind. I'll just scroll quickly. Yeah, I'm a squirrel. Repel everyone. Yolanda wants to know, what kind of BS nonsense is this? Usually funds are released from banks at the beginning, middle, and end of home builds. So they found a contractor to build before seeing any money? Yeah, right. That's a good point. That's a good point. She still can't prove that she can afford it, but yet the builder's going ahead with it. I don't know. Unless like there's like this TLC money guarantee kind of thing. I don't know. Amy says, of course you understand. We all understand. Robyn wanted hers done first. Yep. He makes stuff up to sell the ideas to the other wives. Yeah. And did he sell it, or is Christine being really, did he sell it to them and Christine's repeating it and realizing what she's saying doesn't make any sense whatsoever? Or did he try to sell it and they were totally onto him and they just don't want to fight? And so it is what it is. Fine, they can do theirs first. And so now Christine is outing him. I think she might be. I think she might be trying to throw him under the bus. Canyon with a Y. Oh, gosh. All right, Kathy. Christine's good at sales. Like you should be doing, Robyn. Come on. Sales something. Okay, here we go. We're back.
Raya, are you gonna get
A
up?
day with Mary.
Are we gonna run? You need to go if you're gonna get to school on time. It's like 4:20 a.m. and this is about when Mariah and I get up a lot of mornings because she likes to go run and I don't like to let her go by herself. We are not
That's good.
LDS, we're fundamentalist Mormons, but the LDS church has a early morning seminary class and Mariah goes to that class at 6 in the morning. And so in order for her to make it to that, we have to do our running way early in the morning.
What?
Cody's
I
always
don't remember
said
that.
you should-
Pause. Do you guys remember that? First of all, I don't even remember the fact that the two of them run early in the morning, which is really cool. But I really appreciate the fact that Mary goes with her every morning because she doesn't want her to run by herself. That's good parenting. I tell you, right there. There have been a couple, well, there's a lot of times in lives, but I can think of a couple specific examples where the kids wanted to do certain things that I'm like, okay, and then I'll be there with you. I am not a morning person, but you do what you have to do for your kids, right? I really love that. But they're not part of the LDS church. LDS church has seminary class. She goes to 6 o'clock every morning. I need to go back and hear that again because this is not something I knew at all. And it's for women because I thought the LDS church didn't have women leaders in it, or, seminary, like seminary is for like preachers, right? Pastors. That's what the seminary is for. Okay. I just don't remember this. So here we go. So she says it's 4:20 a.m.
And this is about when Mariah and I get up a lot of mornings because she likes to go run and I don't like to let her go by herself. We are not LDS, we're fundamentalist Mormons, but the LDS church has a early morning seminary class and Mariah goes to that class at 6 in the morning. And so in order for her to make it to that, we have to do our running way early in the morning. Cody's always said that you should not live plural marriage unless you feel the call to it. You don't just do it just to try it out. And I completely agree with him on that. And I think that Mariah has had that calling. She just feels that. Not everybody feels that.
There's a stereotype that polygamous women don't go to college and don't get an education. Like, that's not me, because I want an education and I want to become a doctor, but I also want to live plural marriage.
Okay, when I picture you in a plural marriage family, I picture you with 4 sister wives and 23 children. I want you to know that.
Personally,
for
her to have 23 children.
No.
Yeah. That's a lot of kids. Hopefully that starts because
There's some kids. Are you kidding?
I'm just kidding.
I haven't really thought about how big of a family I want. I like my big family, so I want a big family.
It's Mariah talking.
What about losing your car? I need you to take your car.
You already told me I could.
I'm sorry. I was thinking I was staying home. I forgot I had to go get my hair done. She's driving Robyn's old van. It doesn't have AC. The doors don't work very well on it. And I'm sorry, driving a beige minivan when you're a senior in high school is not very cool. It's not going to kill you to drive your van.
Somebody told me, okay, whatever.
Okay, sometimes things don't work out like we plan.
Happens quite a lot. Oh, I'm so sorry. You're not.
You're not.
Bye.
She's bratty here.
All right, Mariah. Goodbye. I love you. Goodbye.
I mean, having a car when you're a teenager that you didn't pay for is a privilege. She is being really bratty here about the fact that she has to drive a van as opposed to her mom's car. And especially when I understand being disappointed. We've all been disappointed. And I can get the initial reaction of, what? Wait, you said I could take the car. And they said, yeah, I know I told you could take the car, but I'm sorry, I forgot I had a hair appointment. And so I need you to take the other car. And then, I mean, the reaction should be, okay. You know, like, you can still be frustrated. You can still roll your eyes. You can still, but she's just like, but you said, but fine. Like, ooh. And I guess a lot of it too is just her overall presence. She just looks very entitled, spoiled, and bratty in this scene here right now. I think Mary's handling it very well. She's being very calm. She's just stating facts. She apologized. And Mariah's like, bratty. Okay, walk. She did say something about, but it's a long walk. Maybe they cut something out. Maybe she gave her the option of like, well, you could walk. I mean, I know it's, well, actually, they're wearing long sleeve shirts. So it doesn't matter if it doesn't have air conditioning. They have long sleeve shirts and jeans is what she's wearing. And Mary's wearing a shirt with a like hoodie jacket over it. So clearly, well, yeah, it's almost Christmas. I was in Vegas at Christmas time once. It was darn near snowing. It was cold. I'm not saying it's like that all the time. I think maybe it was unseasonably cold when we happened to be there, but it was cold the week that we were there. So I don't think it's like, it's not going to be 102 degrees and you have to walk outside in the sun. Get over it, Mariah. You can park far away if you don't want people to see you and then drive the rest of the way home. I don't know. I'm coming up with options here. I just don't, because somehow she seems to be unable to. Moving on.
Love you. But see, here's the other thing that she gets from me. She doesn't roll well with things. That's completely from me. You know, if Cody has already told me something and he changes plans, like, I get exactly like Mariah was with me.
Maybe
I just got my hair cut and it went a little bit late. I've got to rush over and meet the family over at the homes. We're going to check out the progress on them and see what's going on with the homes, see how close they're getting. It's kind of exciting. Oh, look, there's Cody.
She's late, but Cody just pulled in front of her.
Basically, a scenario could be that Mary's and Robyn's houses are done, but their financing isn't done. And mine and Janelle houses aren't done, but our financing is done. And therefore, no one moves in.
The weirdest twist of fate. I mean, like a mean twist of fate, but a weird twist.
This is my library. Oh my gosh, walls are up. Oh my gosh, the other times I snuck in here, this wasn't even like, oh.
This is the same builder that's building all of them and the same work crew building all of them. I understand that they started with the other ones first, but I don't understand why they can't, unless he has two completely different work crews, which I'm doubting, working on them. And that would make these people not work. I don't understand. Well, even they could work. Why can't those workers over there for Mary and Robyn's house go over to Janelle and Christine's and have double the work and get that thing going even faster to get it up? They could, I would think. I would think that they could. I think that he wants Robyn in her house first. This is what's not making sense to me. Like, it's not like different construction crews at different homes and different things are going. These are the same people on the same call. Just walk across the street, start working over there. They're all building it's very confusing to me why we can't take some of these people and put them over there. This is, again, proof that Robyn goes first no matter what. And how silly would that have been if by Christmas nobody was in any house because Robyn and Cody were so stubborn as to insist that Robyn's and Mary's get done first and that we don't move those people over to help out with the other homes to ensure that we have a house done at Christmas time. It's just, I don't know. Call me crazy. All right.
Oh, awkward.
Snuck in here, what?
When we originally looked at these houses, we were rushing to get into those before Logan graduated from high school. Because we missed that deadline, even for me with Logan, it seems extremely important that we provide Christmas in these homes to cement this idea, because honestly, our children have been displaced. There is no childhood home anymore for them.
See, yeah, this was a good idea. Logan will have a huge.
Oh, that is awesome.
Yeah.
You know, this is.
Oh, this is cool. You know what? I'm really glad for this, because now Logan's even talking about he wants to save the money and go stay home and go to college.
When we were first choosing floor plans and options in the house, I really thought Cody on the bedroom, the extra bedroom for Logan. I thought about not including it. I was looking to cut my corners. Cody's like adamant. Cody was absolutely, you have to have this bedroom. But now, in retrospect, you were right. You were right. You were right.
Oh, his face, his smile.
Now, if a woman says her husband's right in the forest and nobody hears it, is he still right?
Maya's really expressed a deep, deep desire to be in the home at Christmas. It has become very important for all of us to be in the homes.
And stop interfering, Mary, if that's what your daughter wants.
Fun. For Garrison, Peyton, and Hunter and Dayton, I think that it's super important for them to be in the houses because it's just exactly what they want and they want to be close to each other. I think not getting the houses before Christmas will be really hard because we all want it so badly, but life happens. I was thinking about this, like how sad it would be if we're like not in them.
It's asking.
It's a big responsibility, these 4 homes. Financially, it's intimidating. I look at them and I see the blessing that they are, but it's intimidating. And we really kind of are gambling in a sense.
Oh, pretty.
Robyn actually has tears over her house.
Oh, wow.
It is something we are doing for our kids and for our family to be together.
Okay, talk to you soon. I'll be down the street if you need anything.
Thanks, Danny.
Thank you.
I'm concerned that since we're going to be so close to each other, wives are going to be seeing what the other wives are doing more on a regular basis. And we've just been able to have a little bit more privacy since we've been more distant from each other. So I think that might kind of cause an issue when we get really close together again.
Only just with Cody's time.
And that's all I'm saying about that right now.
It's not even Thanksgiving. You guys are already doing Christmas.
Do you think that she is throwing Robyn under the bus right there? Or possibly Cody, but the 2 of them as well. Like, she knows Robyn's getting all the time. So, like, at first I thought she was talking about herself. And I'm like, I just don't understand. Like, because she did say, oh, I do like my alone time. But then she keeps coming back. It's like the 4th time in this episode where she's like, yeah, we're all going to be together. We're all going to see each other. We're all going to know what's going on with each other. And then when she ends it with, and that's all I'm going to be saying about that, it makes me think this is her pointing the finger at Robyn and Cody and saying, everyone's going to see what's happening now. How are you going to get away with it? Or maybe, Robyn, you're not going to be so happy about it because he's not going to be able to be there. Well, he is, as it turns out. And it's just going to make a lot of turmoil in the family. That's how it's going down. That's true. Kathy said, Mary doesn't want to see Cody love on Robyn. Lou Bunny thinks that the other wives will be able to hear Cody and Robyn. Well, yes, Mary, you will see Cody's car at Robyn's house all the time. Although Robyn will also make a place in her garage for his car, right? So that he can also hide it there. So they don't constantly see it in the driveway. Crafty Nan is tired of the Christmas drama. We have Christmas drama every Christmas in this family, don't we? Wendy just thinks it's just a matter of her having a difficult time seeing him with everybody else and not with her. And that could be a combination of all these things, for honest, to be true. Mary's been alone for years. Yep. Danny says maybe she doesn't want people watching her too closely. That could be. Swagler says those houses are legitimately beautiful. Wouldn't trade my life for theirs, though. Isn't that the truth? As they're walking through them, I'm just like, these are enormous. These houses are huge. But yeah, would I trade my 1,300 square foot for theirs and their life? Hell no. Hell no. I would not trade happiness for things. Mm-mm. Carly said she only produces tears if she got or lost what she wanted. Yeah. Yeah. Tears over kitchen cabinets. No tears over Garrison's passing. We didn't see a one. Mm-mm. Let's see here. Last segment. This is a store we're walking into, Mary, and
this is Mariah's last year at home, and it makes me sad. I don't like the thought of her going off to college and growing up and being an adult and not being right here with me all the time.
She got these from Kelty.
Huh? Oh my gosh, Mariah, I think that's perfect.
I really like this, Mom.
This whole discussion on whether or not I'm gonna try having another baby. Since Mariah is getting ready to leave for college, I think I'm really just rethinking it all because I'm realizing I am going to be a complete empty nester. Part of me really likes that. But then I think, well, what would it hurt to have another baby? But would I be ready for that? Am I ready for sleepless nights? Am I ready for diapers? Am I ready for another 18 years starting completely over? And part of me is like, that just sounds crazy to start all over.
I just want to decorate my house with everything in here. I've been praying for my mom to have another baby since I was probably old enough to say my own prayers. And I never felt like I've been given an answer, yes or no. So I just still hope.
God said no because she's married to Cody.
It's not even Thanksgiving. You guys are already doing Christmas. I come over to Mary's house, and I kind of didn't quite expect this, but I wasn't surprised. When there is Christmas stuff, Christmas decorations everywhere. Wow, we have a lot of Christmas stuff.
Yeah, we do.
She'd actually...
Pause. Just another lie in the show. I need to point out, Cody was there at the very beginning, and all these boxes and all this Christmas stuff was all over everything. Just saying. So now he's coming back there one day and he's like, I go over there and I'm like, what was this? What's the Christmas stuff doing here? It's the same Christmas stuff you saw a week ago when you were here, Cody, just say.
We unpacked the entire garage. Ding, 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 ding. Pow! Christmas stuff everywhere.
Oh no, this was her first year. That must have been her second year in the pictures. That was when she was just a baby. Like brand new baby. We were already struggling in our relationship before we moved to Las Vegas, but we were on the uphill.
Yeah, with you being isolated from the rest of the family, being so far, it gave me, you and I, an opportunity in our relationship, maybe a little bit more engaged.
with each other.
with each
That's
other.
what I was going to say. I think that's the biggest difference for us is the fact that we are in this home alone. There's a lot of times when Cody's at my house that Mariah is not there. Sometimes she is there, and that's a good time that the three of us can do something together. But there's a lot of times that she's not around, and neither is anybody else. And so it's just the two of us. And I think that makes it so that we kind of have to work on our relationship, and it's just kind of allowed us the space to do that.
I think it's given us a chance to sort of explore a little bit of the fun relationship that we have. There could be bad things that could happen. I have no idea. All I know is that there's a utopia and it's there, and I'm looking forward to it. These 4 rental homes are so far apart that it's a struggle to function as a family. Our entire goal of getting to these new homes so that our family gets back together, so that we can reestablish our family culture, so we can start functioning and feeling like we're a family again. I think we're all looking forward to it. It's going to, in a sense, it'll be a game change. You know, it's just a new chapter in our lives. We don't know what we're going to get. All we know is from this perspective, from where we're at in these 4 rentals, the new homes look like heaven. Next time on Sister Wives.
We've been in our rentals for the last 2 years, and our family is just changing in ways that we don't like. It's just really important that we get into these homes sooner than later.
See, what do you think?
It is a mistake. Yes, you're right. It is.
We have a couple kids graduating from high school soon, and so we're actually looking into some college campuses.
We are going to go do a college tour at Westminster College up in Salt Lake City.
You're a fundamentalist Mormon family. Is that going to be a problem here? I'm sure you're familiar with the word fundamentalist Mormon.
I do want to live plural marriage.
I'm sure you're familiar. I was going to annoy me already. I can tell you right now, I'm totally annoyed. And it's not even next week yet. Totally annoyed. Of course, he's sitting at the table going like this. We're a fundamentalist Mormon family. I'm sure you're familiar with that term, right? Is that going to be a problem here? The cameras are there. They know the show. They know everything about you. But let's just... I'm pre-annoyed, Lynn said. Yes, I am. I am pre-annoyed. Oh my gosh, I can't. And then when more talk about these houses, are we going to be able to get into these houses? I don't remember being so annoying when I watched it. For some reason, I was totally engaged with it. Maybe because I know how everything goes at the end here. But I am so annoyed. Can we talk about the houses anymore? Without like coming right out and saying exactly who the problem is and what the problem is. I love to see in the end how they justify Janelle and Christine's house getting done before Mary's. I guess they have to just come back and say, it was too many change orders, Mary. You did too many change orders. Ugh, the writers suck. Oh gosh. Okay. Well, this was fun as usual. Go over to Becoming Wise and Wonderful, a YouTube channel, and subscribe. And when we hit 900 subscribers, oh my gosh, we're 6 away. We are 6 away. 4 more people subscribe. You guys, go to Becoming Wise and Wonderful. If we can hit 900 tonight, I will create 2 more thumbnails. And we will watch the next 2 episodes on Wednesday and Friday. And then, of course, we'll be back next Monday as well. But we will do a marathon, a mini marathon, not a full marathon. Marathon would be 5 days. We'll do a mini marathon this week. If I can get 6 more of you to hit subscribe, I'll keep my eye on it today. Every hour, I'll set an alarm on my phone every hour to go check. And if you see those thumbnails come up, it means we hit 900 subscribers. Whoop, whoop. Go subscribe. That would be fun to do a little mini marathon this week. Oh, and it would make me happy too, because I can do it this week, but I'm not going to be able to do it the next 2. So that would be great. So that if we hit it like on Wednesday and it's already too late, then we have to put it off for a couple weeks. So go subscribe. Becoming Wise and Wonderful. I will put the link in it right now for you to make life easy. There you go. Oh, look at Lynn. Right after Lynn did it. Lynn, quicker than I am. Quicker than I am. All right. My squirrel has to pee, so we're cutting this now. I do too. I drank this whole thing and I threw it away. I drank my protein drink. So gotta go. All right. Maybe we'll see you on Wednesday at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We'll see. We'll see. Now we're 3 away, a blue bunny said. Thank you. Somebody else who subscribed. 3 more people. 3 more people hit the subscribe button. And then we'll see you on Wednesday. Oh, it'll be exciting. Should we stay here until we hit? No, I won't do that to you. Oh my gosh, we're 2 away. We're 2 away. Oh my gosh. Can we do it before we get off this live stream? Guys, go hit. I don't know. I don't want to take up all of your time. I know you all have to go. Thank you, Marie, for subbing. I appreciate you. Yes, that'll be fun. Yes, we should. I can't leave, Mama Scroll. I can't leave. I gotta go pee, but I can't. I gotta see if we're gonna be here on Wednesday or not. We're 2 away. We need 2 more people to subscribe. 900! Woo! You guys are the bomb. Way to go, ladies. You're the best. Thank you. Thank your husbands. Thank your kids. Thank your ghost accounts. Thank you all. We are at 900 subscribers. All right. I'm going to go to the bathroom. And then I'm coming back and I'm going to make the thumbnails for Wednesday. Yes, we did it. Look at everybody. Everyone's thrilled. Woohoo! Woo! We did it! Yay! You guys are the best. You guys are the best. Love you all. We did it. Wednesday it is. Look how happy Jenny is. I am. This is exciting. We're going to be here on Wednesday. We did it. We did it. See you Wednesday. I won't be until Wednesday. Mama Squirrel, you killed me. See you Wednesday, everybody. You did it. I'm proud of you all. You're the best. Sister friends are the best friends ever. Ever. I didn't do it. You guys did it. You get all the credit. This is the best. I love it. Okay. Bye, everybody. See you on Wednesday.
I remember when Sonny and Cher got divorced when I was 6, and it rattled me. I had a lover in college, and it was a little tryst. I was a naughty boy.
Things that make you go,